While waiting for the Spectrum Next to turn up, I've been playing some Amiga games on the A500 Mini console. There were a lot of games for the Amiga, so to get some focus I've been looking at some games produced by developers from the north of England. For the first video in this series, I looked at some games by Mick West from West Yorkshire. In the second video I looked at some Amiga games from Team 17, a games company from Wakefield, Yorkshire. In this third video I'm going to look at some games from across the other side of the Pennines, from Ocean in Manchester. Ocean were a prolific producer of games in the 80s and 90s, so to whittle things down I've turned to ChatGPT and asked it for the 10 best games from Ocean for the Amiga. It came up with this list. Ocean were known for coin-op conversions as well as original games, and these are both represented in the list. All the games played on the A500 Mini, and I was able to play all the games on emulator for recording, except Chase HQ. Pang I featured in another video, so I won't go over that again, other than to say it's a great game. Let me know what other Ocean games are worth a play in the comments, and what do you think of ChatGPT's choices. So first, Batman the Movie, an action-adventure game based on the 1989 Batman movie, featuring impressive graphics and gameplay. I enjoy playing this, and this is one I'll come back to. The New Zealand Story, a fun and colourful platformer where you control a kiwi bird on a quest to save his friends. I like this a lot. From early on the gameplay gets interesting. Another one for the playlist. Operation Wolf, a gun shooter that pits you against many enemies as you rescue hostages. This looks kind of dated now, but if you had an Amiga you might have nostalgia for it. I really need to stop shooting the hostages.
Operation Wolf.
Pushover. You control an ant tasked with setting up a chain reaction to knock over dominoes. Love the animations on this, but struggling to figure out the controls. I need instructions for how to play this one. The Addams Family, featuring the Addams Family characters and their mansion. The music is great and the graphics are fantastic. This is one I really enjoyed playing. Rainbow Islands, a fantastic arcade platformer with Bubby and Bobby. They use rainbows to defeat enemies and climb the levels. This was engaging from the start and one I'll definitely come back to. Robocop. Based on the movie, you take on the role of Robocop to clean up the streets. This was okay, but maybe a bit slow. For this style of game, I think I'd rather play Metal Slug.
Public trust. Protect the innocent. Uphold the law.
Whizball, a very original game where you control a ball that bounces around. Kind of frustrating to play, but in a good way. Will keep you coming back to try and control that pesky ball. All in all, a good selection of games. A couple a bit difficult to start off with, but with a bit more practice should be okay. I think the Addams Family, Rainbow Islands and the New Zealand Story were my favourites of the 10. If you want to learn more about Ocean Software, there is a book on the history of Ocean by Fusion Books, and there are other videos on YouTube, including It's a Pixel Things video on the rise and fall of Ocean Software. I'll link this below. I'm hoping the Spectrum Next will put in an appearance soon, at least before Christmas, and I may then make some more videos about the Next. But for now, the Amiga has been an interesting machine to look at with the A500 Mini, and I'm hoping the Next matches up when it arrives. One of the advantages of the Next is I'll be able to program it, which is something I never managed to do with 16-bit machines. Thanks for watching.